As my great-aunt used to say, miss a train, gain an adventure. Shall we start? Sure, I could lounge in a luxurious train carriage and watch countries go by. Look at that. But that's just not me.
So let's jump in.
I'll travel from Paris to Istanbul, via all the major cities along the route of the Orient Express. But I won't let rigid timetables and railway lines dictate terms.
Strasbourg to Munich in 3.7 seconds. It's going to take the rest of the 5 hours for me to get out of this bucket seat. Oh, God. Nothing again.
Are you afraid of heights?
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid of everything. Oh.
You can expect a bumpy ride. For I'm seeking out the most obscure tales
Worth every footstep. Look at it.
and reveling in the wonderful differences between us and our closest neighbours.
Good to see you.
Come with me on the grandest tour.
Oh, look at this.
I'm just not taking that train. I've travelled from Budapest to Romania and am now in the mountainous region of Transylvania.
Well, what do I know about Transylvania, other than the fact that I've, well, just entered it? Well, very little. Most of my knowledge comes from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Tim Curry's character was famously from Transylvania. I know that it was basically a ping-pong ball in a huge game of table tennis being played between Hungary and Romania. It's now got settled status, obviously, as a Romanian province. I know it's got wolves. I know about the Carpathian Mountains. And most famously, I know it's a site of great Gothic horror.
The most iconic of which, of course, is Dracula, based on the infamous Romanian king, Vlad the Impaler. And this was his castle, where apparently I've been booked in for the night.
Hello.
Hello.
These are the most daunting steps I've ever walked up.
Welcome to the castle.
My pleasure. Such a treat to be here, I can't tell you. Whew. Let's do it. Already
Inside.
tingling. This is a place that I've always wanted to come and visit, but I know the myth more than the reality. So can you take me through the actual history of this building and the real people that inhabited it?
This is the perfect place because here you have a list of the local kings that they used the castle, including Vlad Dracula III Basarab, better known as Vlad the Impaler in Romania.
So when did he first get the name? Do you know when the Impaler name stuck, as it were?
Well, this nickname came after his acts. So people start to nickname him Vlad the Impaler because he used to impale his enemy. But the other one, Dracula, was actually a given name because it comes from his father, and his father was nicknamed Vlad the Devil. Dracul, it's actually devil in Romania, and he was the son of the devil, Dracula.
Well, he sounds like an absolute charmer. Now Petri wants to show me his spike. Oh, behave.
How did... Oh, I was about to
You
say
can
how...
see, yeah.
I was literally saying, how does it work? As I stared at a picture which is now just completely and utterly taken any appetite I'll have for the next 6 months away. So they'd be lowered onto this?
Actually, they tie you down on the grass, they spread your legs, and this goes between your legs into the...
Bum?
Yeah, it avoids of any vital organs, and then it comes out to your neck.
Oh, right. Well, as long as it's avoiding all the vital organs, that's fine. You can just walk away from it. Yeah. Oh, is that not a real one, is it?
But don't touch it, yeah.
Oh, it's just... This castle does what it says on the tin, which is terrify people.
And the weather certainly adds to the ominous vibe.
Right, I can't describe how fortunate I feel to be here at the moment. Like, these books, the whole of the Gothic period of sort of English literature, I just love it. I love it all. And to be here in this place with this weather, which, by the way, is almost constantly featured in the book. We've got thunder and lightning, and here it is especially frightening. Is it an omen?
Before I spend the night here, I've been invited for a rather romantic candlelit dinner.
Oh, why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is magical. This is just a wonderful thing. Take me through the history of this room. Who used it? What was its purpose?
Well, at the very beginning, obviously, it was a military castle. It was part of the attic. But then when the Queen arrived in 1920, she wanted to have a beautiful dining room.
So how did the Queen feel about living in the same place as Vlad the Impaler?
So 1920, we have to remember that actually Dracula was not famous. And Bram Stoker's book was not famous at that moment. Most of the Romanian people never read the book. During the communism, it was not published. It was not allowed because they didn't want to associate a national hero, Vlad the Impaler, with a vampire from a Hollywood movie.
But maybe Vlad would like that because
Oh, yes.
he wanted to be feared, and now he's feared forever.
Yeah, for sure.
He gets what he wants.
Certainly hoping his ghost doesn't make an appearance tonight.
So is this castle haunted, though?
Well, that's the reason people come.
Because it's haunted?
Yes.
What's wrong with people? Have you seen anything weird when you've been here?
I didn't really believe all this, but at one point when we were in the dungeon, and I felt somebody touching me at my shoulder, and I was like, come on, guys. But when I looked behind, was nobody. So that really creeped me out.
Yeah.
And then I looked at them, and I thought something is weird, but then I felt somebody breathing.
Don't like that.
Since that moment, I kind of start to feel like
Would you stay here?
No. If it's nobody, no.
You know, I said I wasn't going to drink wine. I might change my mind.
Yeah, you should. Well, welcome to the king bedroom. This is where you're gonna sleep.
Really?
Tonight. Yes.
Okay, great.
But good luck with that, so I'm gonna leave you now.
Thanks so much.
And you can even pray if you want. It will not help you much, but...
Thanks, here. That's good. That's helped. That's helped a lot. Great. Okay, so I have had a full meal. There's been an electrical storm. I've heard there's creeping upstairs. I've heard loads of stories about how this place is haunted and people will breathe on my neck. So really, I've been set up perfectly for a full 8 hours sleep. Excuse me now, I'm turning the lights out. You need to protect my modesty. They told me everyone had gone home. What was that? Who's there? Come on, stop messing about. Who's there? Get off.
See?
Yeah.
Did you sleep here last night?
Yeah, I'm tired. Is it time to go?
Yep.
Okay. Bye.
Of course, there's more to Transylvania than just blood-sucking vampires. For example, there's a rich history of Romanian folk music that I know little about. So I'm headed deep into the forest to meet another local Vlad.
Lovely to see you.
And he's going to introduce me to Auntie Sylvia, who keeps this tradition alive by singing her family's folk music.
Sarumana.
Bine ați venit!
Doamne
ajută, Doamne ajută!
Hey. Tante Sylvia, can I ask how old you are? Is that rude? Can I ask that?
Am mult. 80.
Then what is the secret to you being so healthy?
V-am spus ce e, ca să fii sănătos când ești bătrân, din copil am fost bolnav. Și eu nu mănânc prăjit niciodată, urzica o fac ca vitamine toate, eu nu mănânc castravan, cum spun eu, mănânc numai ce mi-e bine. Dar de prăjit nu mănânc. Dar când am fost bolnav dintr-un pește, am avut hepatită, dar n-am mâncat, nici acum nu mănânc. Am un regim special. Nu trăim să mâncăm, mâncăm să trăim.
I tell you what, she can make a fortune as a wellness consultant. She has no idea.
Apparently, before we get to the singing, we have to try a super drink containing every vitamin under the sun. Nettle tea.
Urzica e regina plantelor.
How come you're just picking those with your hands?
Da. E bine, e bun aromatism.
You are nails, as we say in our country.
Eu mi-e rușine să vă spun o treabă. Deci toți boierii și toată lumea dintre asta au plantat pomi, au plantat flori. Românul a plantat urzică. Din toate florile, cea mai valoroasă a fost urzica, că i-a pișcat la spate și a zis că are curent electric în ele. Cel mai puternic a fost românul.
So it's Romanian electricity, the nettles.
Da.
Shall I pick one?
Lua, ce-ți vrea?
Which one? This one?
Uite ăsta care are vârf.
This one here?
Asta, uite ăsta.
Oh, that one, just the tops.
Așa,
Ow! Genuinely, ow! Why don't you feel that?
Nu.
Why don't you look?
Nu, e bun, e reumatism. Dacă n-aveți reumatism.
Ow!
Yeah.
Right, Romanian. Those are pure fire. I'm going to be doing a subsidiary documentary, how to be shamed by an 80-year-old Romanian. Okay, so we've got thyme and we've got our nettles. Oh, it's got a colour to it. Should we give one to Vlad? I know he's desperate for one. Come on, Vlad, don't be shy. I know you're desperate for this tea. Desperate for it. You've been talking about nothing else all day. Cheers, my friend.
Că mai bune decât toate.
It's very, very nettly. It's quite bitter. And the thyme is, very intense. She's moving again. She's the Usain Bolt of grandmothers. She's gone to the garden, maybe to pick something. Hopefully to slow her down, because I can't keep up. Have you got anything narcoleptic?
Sylvia's family have lived on this farm for generations, and she's sat and watched as the world has changed around her.
Tradiții, da, foarte frumoase, cum să zic. Mama mea a plecat la muncă, că tatăl meu a murit la război, al doilea război mondial. Cum să vă spun eu, eram amărâți, săraci, dar eram mai bucuroși decât acum.
Her grandmother composed her own Romanian folk music. Today, Sylvia carries on that legacy through her heartfelt singing.
Maică pururea fecioară, tu care în cer locuiești, mai frumos decât o sfinții și o știre îngerești, și un prea dulcele miros, tu care ai purtat în brațe pe slăvitul Domn Hristos. Tu care ai fost aleasă, scară pentru Dumnezeu, îngerii de sus îți cântă, noi îți cântăm pe pământ. Îngerii de sus îți cântă, noi îți cântăm pe pământ.
That was very beautiful.
Da.
What have you put in my tea? Look. What have you put in the tea? You have an amazing voice.
Toate ce a fost de la bunica ea, de la ele le-am cules. Noi ce-am cântat tot de la bunica a fost, la mama mea, da. toate. Și mama mea cânta și bunica, dar am fost, dacă v-am spus, am fost 4 generații, eu sunt a 4-a. Da.
I think why I find it very moving is because I get to bear witness, and most of the time when you say that, it's like people bear witness to big things, like big political things, big moments in history, but actually to bear witness to something very quiet about your family and your traditions, and about your, you know, making a mark about you and your family in history, I find very moving. I can't thank you enough for letting me come and spend time with you today.
Eu vă bucura cu ceva, dumneavoastră cu ceva, deci suntem egale. Zâmbetul dumneavoastră e medicamentul meu.
Well, you say that. I've been crying most of the time I've been here. What's that? That's bad medicine. I don't know what's wrong with me. When I was in there, I kept feeling that I was bearing witness to something, and that's quite a grandiose phrase, I know that. It's a phrase that's often applied to sort of war correspondents or those sorts of people who observe these sort of major macro events in history, the sort of times and dates and places that you read about in big books. But, you know, history's not really made in the macro. It's made in the micro beat and in the human stories. And that's what I was bearing witness to. And that's why it's so emotional in there, because it's just one woman being on the same spot as everything changes around her, evoking stories from her mother and her grandmother and through the ages. And it made me think of my dad and my mum and all the people that I've loved. And it was so powerful, and it's so important. It's so important to just sit with people who are older than you and just listen to them. Going again, gonna go and get myself another cup of tea.
Now slightly more composed, it's time to travel further into the wilderness. Transylvania is also home to one of Romania's most iconic creatures.
When you're a kid, you think back all the toys you had if you were lucky enough. There's usually one that holds sway, and that's a teddy bear. It's the most, still globally, the most bought toy in the world. We all love our bears. So it's particularly sad when you grow up to see what happens to bears in the wild. They're taken to use in the tourism business or used as pets, and their habitat is being continually eroded. I want to go somewhere that makes me feel good about seeing bears again.
Romania, it's fair to say, doesn't have the most positive reputation when it comes to animal welfare. But there are people changing that and making a huge difference.
Hi, Christina, hi.
Hi,
I'm
come with your umbrella.
Oh, should I put it away? How are you doing? Really nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're right, I should put it away. Let's enjoy the Romanian weather together.
Rain.
I'm in. So, tell me about this place. Now, tell me, first of all, your role. You the head of the bears?
I wouldn't say this. I would say that I am the parent, the mother of this project, because it was in my heart to do something for the bears.
Often kept in cages as tourist attractions, Christina witnessed the abuse of bears in the area and knew she had to do something. Inspired by Maya, the first bear she rescued, she now has saved over 130 animals, which roam freely across 200 acres of peaceful forest.
So listen, I can see the bears have all gathered. Why are they all there?
Because we call them to feed them.
Great.
Because usually we bring the food in the forest so that they can search. You know, what is the life of a wild animal?
Foraging.
They search food,
yeah,
and to have a company.
Yeah. Can I help feed them?
Of course. Please.
This is extraordinary.
So, let's see if you can throw them.
What, a bear? I doubt it. So what are they eating? What's the food?
They eat everything, and they don't eat meat like we think. They eat only 30% of meat if they find. But if not, they are very happy with fruits, with vegetables, with bread, and all what they find in the forest.
Oh, so you've got bread here.
Bread and cakes.
They don't find that in the wild, or do they? Is the odd brioche in the wild?
But no. But they are caged bears who were used to eat.
Christina explains that captivity has somewhat altered the bears' diets, and they now eat fruit and vegetables and human food.
I've got a celebratory loaf and what looks like
This is
poppy seed.
Yeah.
A poppy seed roll, yeah. You want that, don't you? But come on, there you go, that's for you.
Hola, we can hire you. throw, because they are waiting. They eat 2 tons of food by day.
Similar to me. Hit the electrified fence, and now they've got toast.
What do you think to see so many bears together?
It's mind-blowing. It's utterly, utterly beautiful. I feel lots of things. I'm somebody that if I think too much about the suffering, I become overwhelmed. And I thank God there's people who do something to change it and that I can help that part of the process. They've had a full continental breakfast. They've had the charcuterie.
They are satisfied.
They are satisfied.
I'm starting to feel somewhat envious of their breakfast. Wonder if I could get hold of a bear costume and sneak in.
Look, he's in the swimming pool.
Where? Oh, yeah, look, you've got the swimming pool.
Of course, after the dinner, a nice spa. And you know that they are very similar like human beings because they like to change the partners.
Well, listen, knock yourselves out, guys.
Many females, and sometimes they want to change.
It feels like a sort of super sexy retirement, you know? Oh, look at this.
Here is an ague. But this one who is weaker will retire, and the ague ends here.
I'm slightly rooting for the little one there. Look how happy they are. And hopefully, you know, I've had an education. I hope people who watch have an education. And we don't, you know, you don't participate in anything where an animal is in captivity. You don't go to see the shows. You don't have your picture taken.
We must wake up the people. I don't ask to people to love animals, but at least to respect life. And that's why I built the church. And here is the tomb of Max, the blind bear. And there are a lot of people who come and put a candle to him.
Max was one of the first bears Christina rescued and had been blinded in captivity. Now his grave is a place of remembrance for all bears who have been mistreated.
So I was brought up a Catholic. Did all the Catholic stuff to the age of about 12, 13, when Dad came home and said, right, we're all humanists now, which, to be honest, works better for me. But there's something in the ritual of it all that still holds me. And whatever you believe, just taking a moment and lighting a candle and thinking about something other than yourself can never be a bad thing. I'm in awe of people who can feel all the things that I feel, but actually do something about it. And that candle's as much for them as it is for this sweet boy.
It's a poignant end to my time in Transylvania. But I found it to be such an incredible place.
It's been a whirlwind visit, but I am very taken with this place. You've got rolling hills with the mountains behind. You've got lush pastures, extraordinary wildflower meadows, animals grazing here, there, and everywhere. Shepherds, like proper shepherds, mooching about. And yet I've begun my journey to Bucharest, and in just a little over 3 hours, I'll be in the heart of a metropolis. It's almost impossible to imagine. I've loved these cities, but it's what a tonic to see green for a little bit.
Time to move ever onwards towards the capital of Romania, Bucharest. It's a city of contrasts, where grand historic charm meets its imposing communist past.
It's also home to the heaviest building in the world, the Palace of the Parliament, which is actually sinking 6 millimetres a year, as am I. Listen, I've come from Budapest, right, which is one of the most Instagrammable, beautiful places on earth. Its architecture is stunning. You've got the neoclassical, you've got Art Nouveau, you've got Baroque, and it's everywhere. Every street is majestic. Bucharest is not that. The classical buildings they have are falling into disrepair. There's huge seismic activity here, which means some of the ones that were preserved have got lost in the earthquake or damaged. And of course, every other building is this stark, brutalist horror. But I'm from Croydon. That's a stark, brutalist horror, and I love it. And I'm not easy on the eye, so do you know what? I love everything about this place because you have to hunt, you have to work harder. What's wrong with that?
Bucharest is considered the European capital most at risk from earthquakes. And as you explore the city, you can see the impact this has had. Buildings marked with dotted red circles show those most at risk of collapse. Luckily, an army of earthquake rescue workers are training for when disaster strikes. They're not quite what I expected.
Morning, guys, morning. I'm Sue,
Hello.
good to see you. Are you Vlad?
Yes.
Hey, Vlad.
Yes.
Good to meet you.
Chalap. Hi there.
Who's this beauty?
She's Chalapa.
Chalapa.
Yes.
Hey, baby.
You
How
have,
you doing? How you
hi,
doing?
Chalap.
Already
Fish.
I'm in love.
Vlad, yes, another Vlad, has been training dogs to find and rescue earthquake victims for over 10 years. And today, he's teaching them how to alert their owners when they catch a scent of a person trapped in rubble.
Can I help in any of the training?
Yes, you will help by becoming one of our victims.
I always feel slightly on edge when somebody I've only just met in a forest location says that, but I'm going to trust you. So what do I have to do as the victim?
You're going to hide somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be given a ball. The dog will come. You will have to be very self-disciplined, to allow the dog to bark you and not say, "Oh, what a good dog." You have to lie there like you're dead. And at some point, after at least 10 barks, then you're going to throw the ball. Okay?
Well, I'm going to learn whether I'm good at lying still, which is not one of my fortes, but we'll give it a go.
I'm off to find a hiding spot, so the dog has to pick up my scent. It should then bark continuously to alert its owner to my presence.
I mean, part of me wishes I could climb a tree just to really get on its nose.
Okay, lie down.
Splash shouting, lie down. Right, so I have terrible tinnitus. I'm just going to pop my fingers in my ears for what is about to be, I suspect, quite an intense experience. Go! It's doing a shit. It's literally, it's doing a shit. It's shitting and I'm watching a dog shitting. I can't go. I can't go. I can't go. I don't, please stop. Not on me.
Okay, come on.
Well,
Okay.
that didn't go according to plan.
No, that didn't go according to plan.
There's quite a lot of nuggets there. Just be
Yes.
careful. Let me give you this.
Yes, yes, because...
Let's bring out the other dog because I can't deal. I was laughing so much I can't deal with what happened then. I'm going to give you that ball.
Okay, okay. You're going to be a victim for the next dog. Come,
All right.
come then, come then.
I want to think about what the next dog's going to do. Okay, take 2 after a number 2. And I'm going to hide in the forest again with a new dog, which is Vlad's dog, I think. And if I get lost in the forest, then I've got some wet cheese and some weird sausage that can sustain me. So off I go. Just walked into a massive spider. In fact, I think I just ate a massive spider. If this dog does a poo, I'm going to take it personally. It's going to feel like a targeted response. Bravo! Wait. There you go, sweetie. Well done. That was intense barking in the face. I could tell what it ate about 6 months ago. Well done, darling. Shall we go and find a pub? Shall we? Listen, if you come with me, Vlad doesn't need to know. All right, you can take the day off. Come on.
Okay, shut up.
Oh, he's found us.
Hi.
Dogs are my bag. I love them. I have a passion for them. These beautiful wild animals that we domesticated tens of thousands of years ago. We have such an extraordinary bond with this symbiotic relationship. And because it's such an intense relationship, it's all the more painful when it goes wrong. In Romania, dogs haven't always been treated very well, but in Romania, humans haven't been treated very well either. And so it's great to meet a group of people who are trying to restore that balance, who are improving their lives and their rescue dogs' lives together for the greater good.
When I think of Romania, I think of the Roma people, a community known for their vibrant traditions and soulful music. But I want to know more, and hopefully local historian Cosma can shed some light.
Hello, Andrea. Lovely to see you. I'm Sue. Good to meet you. How's things?
Very good, thank you.
Wonderful stuff. As a visitor, as a novice, and you as a historian, what do you feel is important that I know to sort of contextualise this place and make me understand it more culturally?
In 1848, we still had slavery ongoing in this country. And
Where were the slaves coming from?
slaves were gypsies, and I'm saying gypsy only when I'm referring to their slavery history. Otherwise, the name of this transnational ethnic group is Roma.
Yes.
This slavery started in 1385. This is the longest known for us today period of slavery in modern world.
And no one really knows about it?
Yes.
So people make the association between the Roma people and Romania.
Yes.
But that's not true. There's no connection.
No. Some Roma are Romanians. Not all Romanians are Roma.
What has the collapse of communism done in terms of that community? Are they, presumably now they're more free to kind of embrace their traditions and their culture?
Until the abolition of slavery, they were afraid to speak their own language and to carry their traditions. But fortunately, we still have some traditional crafting because this is the most important part of their history. And I would actually want to invite you very close to us here. It's a place, it's like a workshop where we can meet an authentic Roma crafting who can help you in building your own stuff.
I'd love that, I really love that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cosma is taking me to meet an artisan jeweler who specializes in crafting traditional Roma jewelry.
Let's see if anyone is home. Hi, Khalid.
Sue, very good to meet you,
Sue.
Khalid. Thanks so much for organising this, and thanks for everything.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you guys.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow, look at this.
I hope you like it.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And is all this stuff sort of very traditional sort of shapes and patterns and techniques?
The way we make it is very traditional. The design is very new.
So bringing it into the 21st century.
Yeah, we try to bring them with us.
I can notice that some of them have been hammered.
Yeah.
That is also traditional?
Yeah, they used to work with the hammer and the scissor.
Yes.
And those are almost all the tools we use.
So it's quite a simple technique.
Very simple technique.
I mean, all of it's caught my eye.
You can try, if you like something, we can try to make it together.
I'm trying to think what I'd really like. Maybe a ring.
Yeah, we have
Oh, look at all this.
beautiful rings.
Do you think I could make that?
Yes, of course.
Well, he certainly hasn't seen my crafting skills before then,
I can make one.
but we'll give it a go nonetheless.
I am here,
Hi.
Hi, Amir. I'm Sue. Good to see you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
our maestro, with whom you will work.
He's the magician.
I hope so.
The magic hands.
So first of all, we will have to measure the ring, and then we will have to cut it.
Local Romani craftsman Amir has only been working here for a year, but is already a master of the traditional technique.
What have you learnt about the traditions and stuff making this work?
Mostly I learned from YouTube and from books. And also with a lot of practice and patience.
So this is not something you learnt as part of growing up? This is something you've had to learn? How strange that you learn about your own culture through YouTube.
Yeah.
That's how far lost it was.
Yeah. So, now you will have to cut it.
Okay, sharp objects. What could possibly go wrong? So were you born in Romania? Or
Yes.
Ah.
My father was an Arab, and he met my mother here.
And is your mum part of the Roma community?
Yes.
When she was growing up, did she experience a lot of prejudice?
Well, of course, that's why she kind of sheltered me from that culture.
Really? How awful to have to protect your child from their heritage, from their own heritage.
Yeah, I know.
It's the eyesight, really, that's the problem. I've just worked out.
We also have...
Oh, that is good, isn't it? Yes, I can see. What this has enabled me to see is quite how badly I've gone wrong. So that's good.
If this even vaguely resembles a piece of jewellery by the end, it will be a miracle.
What do you think?
Let's see. I think it's a little bit...
Shit.
No. So basically, you will push the pedal. Yeah. And maybe a little bit more speed. That's too much. It's helpful if you maintain a straight angle. Yeah, like that.
You're so polite. Instead of saying what I just said, which is, you made a real pig's ear of that, you just gone, it's helpful if you maintain it straight.
Oh, that's the word speed.
I've over-cleansed.
Okay. And now we will have to hammer it into place.
I'll watch you do that, because I will hammer my own hand off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. Yeah.
I think this is about it. Do you want to make a test?
Yes. I should put it, which hand should I put it on? I'll put it, maybe, just put it on here, just simply. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love that.
It's not finished.
What?
No, we still have to make it shiny.
Do you know what? I've loved being here and doing this with you. I really appreciate your time.
Of course.
It's been my real pleasure. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure for me also.
I love my job. Every day I get to learn a new way. I'm an idiot. Of course, I go into these experiences, the back of my mind kind of hoping for one thing. But the great reward is you get something completely different. I went in here going, I can find out more about Roma culture, but actually what I learned, apart from meeting a really beautiful human being, was how you perceive the internet, or at least I do, to be increasingly a force for ill, for eroding culture, making everything homogenous, making everything superficial. But actually, Amir learnt about his own culture on the internet because his mum kept it quiet for reasons unknown, but I suspect because of the general air of persecution. So for him, YouTube was the gateway into Roma culture that predates him by hundreds and hundreds of years. Love it.
For my last evening in Bucharest, I want something fun, something that's going to get the blood pumping. Despite the fact they've been forced to hide their traditions for centuries, you can still find pockets of Roma culture in full swing.
Ready. This is my element. It's such an intimate thing, this, and yet it's contagious. So the band themselves, you see, they're just sort of winking at each other. sort of subtly gesturing on whether they're, you know, where they're going to put the emphasis or whether they get louder or quieter. But even though it's intimate, it's everywhere. The noise is everywhere. It sweeps you along.
Hai, țigane! Haide! Țiganii de România!
Come on, let's have it.
Nu scrie că sunt țigan, că sunt frumoasă și deșteaptă. Nu scrie că sunt țigan, că sunt frumoasă și deșteaptă. Nu scrie că sunt țigan, sunt frumoasă și deșteaptă. Sunt țigancă!
Bravo!
Thank you!
So will you translate that? That was so emotional.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
So she said that she is so proud to be a gypsy woman, a beautiful one, a smart one, and she has a fire inside her.
There is no doubt of that. I felt the warmth of it.
Larissa champions Roma music, discovering new talent and giving them their big break. Her efforts have brought this genre the cultural acceptance it so richly deserves.
It's joyful, it's soulful, it's dramatic,
It's everything.
it's everything.
It's too much sometimes.
But it's because there's something papa and sort of jolly about it, but then there's this incredible sentiment and pain and all that stuff going through it.
I remember a woman from Paris that told me that she felt in love with gypsy music because she felt the need to cry. So it's like therapy, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I feel that probably is particularly important for this community because it's a community that has experienced so much pain for such a long time.
And it's a community that didn't know how to express the pain, so they don't talk about the slavery time, they don't talk about their trauma, they sing it.
Can I meet the band?
Yes, of course.
I would really love to. Take a pew, as we say in the UK. Firstly, cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
We were just talking, and I wanted to ask you, when you're playing, what do you feel?
Cea mai mare bucurie a vieții noastre. Asta este.
I feel that. I feel that it's like a volcano erupting. Do lots of women play the cimbalum?
Nu, câteva.
Cam câte sunt
2,
în
3.
România?
How did you start playing?
Bunicii au cântat ambii la țambal, tatăl la țambal. M-am născut cu instrumentul în casă. Pentru mine acest instrument este bucurie, fericire, tristețe și liniștea sufletească.
I only saw this instrument 1 week ago in Hungary, and already it is my favorite instrument of all time.
Nicoletta wants to play something for you at the cymbalum because she saw that you love this instrument. So let's
But
go.
I'm gonna just sit back
Thank
and
you
enjoy
so
this.
much.
Thank you. It honestly was a pleasure. A pleasure.
For us too.
Obsessed with her. She keeps winking at everybody as well. It's just marvelous. She knows exactly what she's doing. Whoa! Show off! Flight the Bumblebee. No way! No words, no words. Unbelievable! Hey!
What an incredible way to end my journey in Romania, and what a privilege to be amongst the tight-knit Roma community dancing to music that's been in their veins for centuries. This country has faced multiple hardships over the years, but it's so full of life, I don't really want to leave. I mean, I have to, otherwise, well, there wouldn't be an episode 6 otherwise. Next time, things get tasty in Istanbul.
Is it normal to start sweating after 7 or 8? It's like gravy.
And my journey reaches new heights.
Yeah, my friends.
In Cappadocia.
Oh, wow.